have our very own Jane. At least I hope she's behind that door. Here she comes with a brand new organization on Galiano, the Galiano Overnight Community Helpline. Woo!
It's nice to have some company for my Galiano overnight helpline shift.
Yes, well, I'm usually in bed by now, Jane.
Some former trustees thought we should start this helpline as a place where people could actually get help. Not like Galiano X, where people just argue about sheep or goats or red peppers. But it looks like, I can barely see out there, but it looks like we have company in the hall. There seem to be a lot of people.
I think it's a wedding.
You think what?
There's a wedding.
Oh, there's a wedding.
Yeah, they're up late.
Oh.
At 9:30.
Yes. And I think they know about the Hall Foundation, especially the people who are seated down the middle there. But maybe they should move a little bit to the side. I don't know. It's a little serious. When this hall was built in 1925, it was sited between a certain stump that way and another stump over there. And that's how it was put together. And Bonnie, do you know that in the old days there were dances every other week in this hall? And they didn't start until 9 or 9:30 at night. It went on till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no Galiano midnight at that time. So this year, on June 22nd, there will be the Dance of the Decades, the Party of the Century, with music from all eras. It's going to be a blast. Come dressed in whatever era you want. And so mark your calendars. It'll be a lot of fun.
Is that going on till 2:30 in the morning?
You know, I was thinking that, you know, in the
Are you going to start at 9:30 at night?
we'll start earlier, but
The demographic might be a little different.
I know. Well, it'll change through the evening. We'll move into the 21st century. Anyway, the helpline's been a bit quiet lately, so I've had a lot of time to read through the Galiano Club 100 years of board meeting minutes, and I will go through them like one by one. No, I won't.
Where's my book? Sonia, she's doing it again.
So, you know, you've heard that in 1921 there were 127 people living here, and then by 1931 there were 192. So when the Galiano Club was formed, 49 people joined the Galiano Club. So that's about a third of all the people who lived here at that time. So that's a challenge to all of you to join the club. So the minutes are quite fascinating. They show real focus, generosity, passion, and excitement by the board members. For example, in 1926, Mr. Stewart, in a sudden fit of enthusiasm, promised to donate a rocking chair to the hall. And then, over the years, there were the less important matters. In 1941, a motion was made to purchase 24 teaspoons. In 1966, the president was empowered to purchase a dustbin, mop, and a broom. And then, in 1967, one of the board members was asked to buy a staple remover in Victoria. In 1974, the Corningware teapot went missing. Then there were the more important matters. In 1948, it was decided that the Galiano Club would accept title to the Bluffs from a group of islanders who had bought part of the Bluffs for $1,000, and after Max Enke had donated the lookout area and the cliff face. In 1955, the dump was established in the Bluffs. In 1965, a motion was voted on to investigate the possibility of a large hotel chain leasing a site in the Bluffs. Thankfully, this did not pass. Sometimes the passion became too much, as in 1932, when it was suggested that the gramophone be replaced because it wasn't adequate for the dances. This proposal provoked such violent abuse from the chair that the secretary rose in protest. Several members then rose to leave the building, and it was proposed and seconded that the meeting adjourn. The chairman, being so wound up in altercations with members, the secretary put the question to the meeting, which then broke up in disorder. OMG. In 1969, everyone was up in arms because septic tank refuse was being dumped in the Bluffs dump. And in 1973, there was discussion about demolishing this hall and starting all over. And then there was another discussion was they were going to put a foundation down in the lower parking lot, pick up the hall, and put it over there. But that didn't happen. In the 1974 dump report, it was stated that everything was beautiful and a joy to behold. But by 1975, the dump was piled high with a large boat on top. It was reported that the dump here sign kept getting knocked over and covered in garbage. Does that sound like Galiano? Anyway, we have a lot to thank those early folks and subsequent club members who, for their hard work and dedication, and we can thank them and the community for the many things that we have, including this hall, the bluffs, Mount Galiano, and the community forest and the food program. Ring, ring. Sorry. Back to work. Galiano Overnight Community Helpline. Yes, that really is the name. Oh, I don't think we thought of the acronym. Oh, I wonder if that's why we don't seem to get very many volunteers or board members, except former trustees. Do you want to join the bunch?
Can you blame them?
Ring, ring. It's a busy night. Hello, you've reached the Galiano Overnight Community Helpline. Yes, I know the acronym is GODGE. It's a Galiano thing. Galiano likes to set up societies with weird acronyms. GER, glitch, giggers. But how can I help? I see, you're calling from the mainland. You've left some very full dog poop bags around the island. And you want to report this to the Galiano Sanitation Department. But you couldn't find a number for them. Okay, I think that I can help. Where did you leave the bags? Okay, at Montague Park by the bench, at the school grounds on the picnic table, hanging from the Mount Galiano sign, at the Bluffs Lookout on a big flat rock, and somewhere near Babes in the Woods. Okay. Yes, thank you for calling. I'll be passing this on to the Islands Trust Poop Patrol. God knows they deal with lots of shit. And in future, may I suggest that your next holiday be on Pender Island? Goodbye.